Welcome back. This is episode 59 of the Veterinary Business Video Show. In today's show, we'll look at the benefits of working with other practice owners to achieve your common and separate business objectives. We'll see how the ladder of inference can result in bad business decisions, and we'll consider the magic of a fixed cost business. I'll introduce you to two practice owners in Australia, and I'll offer you my quick business tip for this episode. I'm John Sheridan, and this is the show that helps practice owners, managers and clinicians just like you to build your successful practice into a great business. The growth of corporately owned practice groups and models, particularly in North America, the UK and Australia, has highlighted some of the strengths and weaknesses of independently owned veterinary businesses. So is there some sort of action plan which independent owners could initiate to address those weaknesses, build on their strengths, and achieve the professional and commercial objectives expected by the corporate investors? I think the answer is absolutely yes, and that an important component of the strategy is to explore how best to collaborate and cooperate with the owners of similar practices in different parts of the country to share purchasing power, expertise, experience and knowledge, and to benefit from the motivation, the peer pressure, and the enthusiasm which can be generated when like-minded individuals get together to resolve common problems and achieve common objectives. We'll look at some specific examples which work well later in this episode, but for now, let's see what Diederik Gelderman has to say about the mastermind group which he mentors in Australia.
Hi, I'm Diederik Gelderman from Turbocharge Your Practice. What we're having here today, or this weekend, is our mastermind group. Mastermind is a concept that I came up with earlier this year, late last year, in which I thought I'd invite about 20 practitioners, extraordinary practitioners with certain belief systems and mindset, to come together once every 3 months for three meetings in the 12 months to discuss everything and anything that came to their mind. And so we've done things like hot seat sessions in which a practitioner would stand up and say, hey, this is the problem I've got, or these are the problems, how would you guys manage this? We've had external speakers in, and I'd really like to thank John Sheridan for being part of this mastermind group in September this year in Melbourne, and we're really delighted to hearing him present tomorrow. And we've had other speakers in on advertising, on marketing, on protecting your assets once you've got them, protecting your life, protecting your health, protecting your wealth. We've got speakers in who've talked to us about Aldi and Aldi's business model and how you can apply that to veterinary practice. So we've had all sorts of different speakers in over the 12 months to both help us with practice, our practice, their practice, and also to rattle our cages and show us the way that non-vets do things, because we are a very protected insular industry, and we often do things because that's the way our industry does them. That's not necessarily the way other industries do them, nor is that the way it's necessarily done best. So it's always good to learn from other industries.
Now let's have a look at the website search for this episode. The idea of veterinary study groups originated in the United States more than 25 years ago, and similar groups are now beginning to be established here in the UK as well as in Australia. They're very different from